the exact same spot that I stopped. And she's still groaning every time I'm trying to talk to this lady. Oh my god.
I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose. Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries
I don't think I'll be doing that.
Your life is in your hands. I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured inland to strike behind our lines. Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha are mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. They are wholly corrupted, and they are the enemy. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all. The brothers of St. Ordwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors.
We gonna find out. Okie doke. I gotta talk to this man.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
What happened here?
She was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
I'd like to help.
Probably the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Where can I find
She spends her
Eri?
days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
Damn.
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days. I'm the Warden of Gorhart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
I feel like I'm having a conversation with someone in a hotel room
I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal
to
War
a porn
and back home,
set.
but these men are a particular breed. They like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark. I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests. Bye now.
Oakley dokley. Special delivery. The forge, the beast, the tower. Oh damn, we got a lot of stuff right now. Oh damn, we got a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I should probably follow path about common coolness and ease, rarely letting your situation suffer from extremes. New twist of preternaturally aware of the motions of fate. You not only alter the destinies of your slain enemies, but can absorb some of their experiences as well. Okay, I need to go to a merchant. We're gonna go to the inn and we're gonna sell some shit.
Hey there. Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside? I must be honest. Sometimes I forget who we are fighting. All I know is that the humans and Alpha have been battling the enemy for close to 10 years now. Nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from
How
the
do you
plains of
not know
Eretha.
who you're fighting?
I left home as a girl and travelled west. Found myself here in Gorhart. All I know is what I've heard from others. They say that the fair folk possess powerful nature magic. That would explain the beauty of these woods. I've worked here since I was a girl. Arnik runs an honest business, and Agnar treats me like a daughter, though he doesn't say much. If you need a healer's touch, Katrin works out of a room upstairs. She's Alpha, but I wouldn't hold that against her. It's as good a place as any, I guess. The Fae are strange, but they rarely bother us down here. I worry more about Nanny Henry, the creepy old alchemist. Vast rolling hills east of here near the coast. You should head that way if you wish to join the war effort. The Alpha need all the help they can get. I feel terrible about what happened to that girl. Gorhart used to be a nice little village. These days we're jumping at shadows.
Alright, it's shop time. Oh wait, no, hold on. I need to do some stuff first. Oh, wait, no. I definitely want me some Feyblades. Feyblades, Feyblades. Yeah, I think we're gonna go straight finesse for a bit. Okie doke, I think we know what we're gonna go ahead and...
Hello?
Yeah, what can I get you?
I don't think we need these.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's see what else I have. I'm glad I had this video going because I'm gonna have to look and see. I don't remember what it said. Did it say it said something about backpacks or something that I have to get to expand my inventory. Persuasion options. Where is it? Where is it be? Uh-huh. So wait, I had that. Then that's 16. You wanna know what? What do I want to do? I like that. That sounds good. For now. And we'll get better Blades down the road. And now what are we gonna do with this? That sounds nice. Unless one of these can beat it out. Yep, nope. How about this? Scepter. Alright. Well. Hmm. So this is, I believe, the DLCs. It's the Teeth of Naros, The Legend of Dead Kel, Report to Wraithier, Into the Light. But we're doing this right now. Oops. What's our new move? Dagger. Okay, thanks. Alright, we need to go and sell some things. She's still groaning away. Loading, loading, loading.
It's busy today. Yeah, what can I get you?
Can't get me nothing, you can buy stuff from me though. Ah! Weapons. Oh. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of some this. I'm gonna have a lot of money starting this game off.
Nice
Hello.
talking to you.
I want to keep those fate weapons, just in case down the road I can improve them in some way. Invest in the mastery abilities for whichever weapon you're using and you'll maximize your damage. Thanks, man. Thanks for telling me.
Hello there.
Hello there. Captain Price? Or Kano? Is that you? Okay, I'm going back to the chest. I'm sorry, everybody. This part's a little boring. I'm just trying to figure out, this chest here. I don't have a lot of, okay, thank you, Jesus Lord. Okay, I am finished with this. Am I wearing? I'm wearing the whole thing, I guess. It's 2 stealth, plus 5% experience bonus while in reckoning map. Right. Plus 1 precision. Dowsing rod. This might be fine. Special elements. Okie doke. We're gonna go sell more shit and then we're gonna be out of here. Oh
Enough
well.
of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not judge. She loves. Mitharu does not dwell. Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will leave you in shadow. If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine order governs all, even the Fae. It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any monk. You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all of Gorehart. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own.
Father Dinwell.
He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the Church deems worthy. She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. By its appearance, you'd assume Gorehart is a pleasant place. Never make assumptions.
Never make assumptions. Understandable.
Welcome to St. Odwig's Perpetual Mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
You need aid?
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the
My
Fairlands
head
does
looks
not
like
fall
it's...
upon deaf ears, and many of our
What is
youngest
going
don't have
on?
the will to resist.
Why does your head...
Take Brother
What
Egan,
is
for example.
going on?
2 nights ago,
His
Egan
head.
ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Okay. I will help you.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village. He is a good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially conflict of the spirit. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient, rash. He wanted a faster way to enlightenment and power.
You guys all see his, hair moving from his head, right?
The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong, chaos or order. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life as an example of Mitharu's wishes for our kind. Frustrating, that one, stubborn to the spirit. She claims to know the will of Mitharu better than those of us who have spent a lifetime studying scripture. If only she would be touched by the hand of reason. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae to the worship of Mitharu. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. but that does not keep us from trying. May Mitharu protect you.
Okay, let me finish this quest first.
Cast down the brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us. The Fae are not
Damn,
our
bitch.
enemy. Only those who seek to poison us should be reviled. That includes the brothers of St. Odwig's.
Well, dang. Alright, we getting up out of here.
Welcome.
But what is this, though? When the skull icon appears, press up when the skull icon appears. Okay. What? It says none found, but seems like it's there. Let's look at the trusty old. Wait, hold on. Tell me map. Okay, yes, map. All right, yep, we're going the right way. Ooh, I love these things. Yeah, that's right. Get burned, bitch. Ah, no. I want to go. I want to go. Oh, it's the song stone.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Yes.
Yep, you're the lady I want to talk to.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. Well, alright then, right off the bat, you're gonna fucking offend me.
From them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
A Fae has been injured.
I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it.
See, her hair sticks to her head.
Distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I
My
cannot.
staff is so
If she
fucking
meant for the
powerful, it
great
just
cycle, then so be it.
warps
However,
reality around
I
it.
would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless.
The mirth of the
We are
witless.
kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual growth. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only Fae know the strength of the roots beneath the surface. Fae lands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fae, and there is only land. I do find Almain's sentiments so charming. I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld by few mortals. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries, mortal. They are not for you.
Oh damn, that's a lot of...
I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnick. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch,
that's another
hoping
quest.
to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot. All of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons, mortal and Fae alike. If it is one's time to pass into the great cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as natural as the eventual rebirth. They contain memories, great moments, ideas, songs, and inspirations. The Fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Ink fades, paper crumbles. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the seasons slowed to take note of glory on a grand scale. I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Almain mission sneaking through the underbrush. Strange creatures you are. Strange, but glorious.
Strange but glorious, thanks, lady.
I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. What could have brought them here, I wonder? The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry. Farewell.
Find a greater healing potion. Is there a way to get down? There's no way down. There's no way down. Damn. Nope, no way down.
Hello.
What? Where are we? Running around at the speed of sound.
Welcome.
Thanks. It's good to be here. Oh yeah, and then this is kind of its own quest. All these quests kind of interconnect because it's got tutorial town syndrome, but you know, I like it. It's a dick.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this
Have you
situation
noticed
could
any
not be
blood
any
leaking
worse.
from your eye
If the Red
sockets?
Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
What have I done? Bitch, I need a healing potion. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to have a greater healing potion, please. Oh, there we go. Thanks, lady.
I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're being very presumptuous of who I am right now.
An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus.
Jesus God. Good Lord.
His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnurfar Hall, the Irathi ruin.
Agnurfar
People
Hall.
say it's haunted, but people say many things. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working. Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar will benefit no one. I would know. I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in
Hey
which
man,
the
I
fates
came
of
out
so
of there.
many
I
are at
came out of
stake.
that Alistar
The
place.
Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated. If you must know, my name is Nani Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you? When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me. Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almain settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem. They are the Undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an abomination. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be.
They're not meant to be. The Losselfar and Dakwafar were one and the same people, now separated by philosophical differences. What? How do you just be like, we're a separate race because we have different politics? What? Although, you know, that's probably happened. The Seelie and the Unseelie Fae. What they be? Oh. I be pursuing quests. It be quest pursuing time. I be pursuing quests. It be quest pursuing time. Yeah. Quest pursuing time.
Herc will protect us.
Herc will protect us. Y'all mean Hercules?
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. She is a member of the House of Ballads.
The House of Ballads questline is awesome.
They are
I
warriors
love the
without
House
equal,
of
with
Ballads
centuries of glory
questline,
to
so
the names.
yeah, they.
If one of
I
their own
remember
was
when I
killed by a
first played
mortal,
this. You
the
go
House
through
of Ballads and its
this
king will
quest,
bring
and
a
then
fierce vengeance
this
upon
guy
us.
sends it to you,
Gorhart will
sends
be a
you
ruin by
to the
day's end.
Court of Winter or whatever it is. Not the Court of Winter, the Summer Court. The House of Ballads. The House of Ballads. I'm stupid.
I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own, so it must have been someone in Gorhart. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will burn Gorhart to the ground. They see all mortals as invaders. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell?
I'm going to the House
You're
of Ballads.
turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. Once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory through many victories. Sadly, they fell, as all great men do. Now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. All I know is what I learned in my youth. The heroism of King Wenson and his court of enchantments. My gran spoke of them nightly as she sat by my bedside. For all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling that it exists somewhere out in the deep mists of the Feylands. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin.
I have a feeling that
The
it
Feylands
exists,
are a wicked
but
place,
it's
crawling with
east of
creatures
here,
so
in the meadows of
strange you'll
Yolvin.
assume you're dreaming. Farewell. Greetings.
Questy quests.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn. Some may try to color it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur.
I'd like to join.
You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word.
Where be the Krast brothers?
Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin, and a commendation to join the order. Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then, that's when they send for me. There's a war in the east, and Dalentarth's got our own troubles with the Red Legion thieves. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. I'll believe that when I see it.
I kinda saw it, guy.
We've had our eyes on those two for some time. Red Legion scum. They're both
Hello,
dangerous.
welcome person.
But it may help to
I
know
don't know who you are.
Oscar
Wait a second, let me
favors
look
the
at my
bow,
phone.
while Medgar favors the spear. That's me. War-sworn since before you've been drawing breath. And Oathblade near as long. Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade. A name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name breeds fear and doesn't die like a man. But killing the men who use the name is a start, eh?
Yeah.
Shieldring. The oldest home to the Warsworn. In the Feylands, at least. They're unlike any Fey you've ever seen. Red eyes to match their armor, and fierce as rabid wolves. What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 15 years. We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel, swinging it, or shaping it. And none held in higher regard. Fey are folk, but not mortal folk. They're not concerned with the things we mortals are. Right then.
Hello.
Hello. I'm leaving. I'm going out. I'm leaving. I'm going out. I'm leaving. The higher your lockpicking skill, the more likely you are to succeed at picking locks. The less likely you are to break a lockpick if you fail.
Welcome.
Where are we going? Alright, we're going this way. There's supposed to be a widow somewhere out here. Well, she doesn't know that she's a widow, but a lady that's out here who's like looking for her husband, and there's her husband's dead somewhere. We're going along the way. What is that? Hello, hi, how are you? Ouch. Stop taking away my fast run. Yeah, peep that name.
In the country of Niralim's embrace, the summer manifests as an immortal fae. You know her, him, it, as the resplendent warrior, or the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him King Issa. In the youth of your people's memory, you bore witness to Issa's exploits. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of Issa and Om, the Godstorm, the Withering War.
Hi.
Finally, someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said, we're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth.
Oh boy.
If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere.
Thanks.
Hellick's brainchild, if you can believe it. I don't share his optimism about the loot we'll find, but if we get only a fraction of it... Made a living pillaging the ruins of old places like Talarain. Robbing the dead tastes better than stealing from the living. I'm a good enough thief. Never once been caught. Still have all my fingers, or didn't you notice? Well, I know there aren't much women way out here, but let's stop all the attention, shall we? It's a touch embarrassing.
Oh my god.
The name's enough to put most explorers off. Bugger them, I say. Just less competition. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Never did find out what an Orsk was.
Never did find out what an Orsk was. Where am I? Oh. Oh yeah, this guy. He's a wolf. Speak with me, 2 legs. Like, I'm sorry, guy. Oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I'm sorry, guy. I can't help you right now. I got so many quests. Actually, I mean, like, what's one more? I'm just gonna talk to him real quick and get his quest.
2 legs, please, help me. Other 2 legs are cruel. They will not help. No! I am cursed. You believe me? Many think I am just another 2 legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this shape by evil sprites as some cruel game.
So how do you know how to talk?
I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but 2-leg bodies are so clumsy they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be changed back.
Now,
Sprites are near. Even
wolves
now
in this game are so annoying, and I had wished at the time playing this way back when that, like, if I helped this one wolf, like, maybe the other wolves would leave me the hell alone. But it doesn't happen.
Thank you, 2 legs. But the task will not be easy. I need water from a magic well, guarded by the sprites that cursed me. Be warned, the sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood, and from that they draw their power. The sprites guard the well, which is near the river to the north. Beware them. They have much magic.
They have much magic.
A pack of 2 legs gave me this name, but they would not give me help. They hit me and drove me away, just for eating their tasty meat birds. But what did I do wrong?
You were probably eating their
I
food.
was cursed
by 3 sprites who were bored. Had I fang and claws, I would shred them like meat. Birds. My brothers and sisters think me but another 2 legs now, and will not suffer my approach. I am without a pack. But it is worse than that. Your 2-leg life is unbearable, like these strange things called pants. How do you tolerate them?
I understand. You wanna know what I understand? I too hate pants.
You must mean the fair folk, yes? They are north of here, deep under the shade of Yolvan. Their smell... It is unusual. Green.
Green smell? What
Their
does
pack
green
is
smell
small,
like?
but they are each powerful. They came to this forest not long ago, drawn by the magic of the well. Were I a wolf, they could not best me. But as 2 legs, I am clumsy and weak. Be careful. This is a black pool. Old when the mighty trees were saplings. It used to wander throughout this corner of the wood until the sprites ensnared it. Hunters like me, 2 legs. Their blades are their teeth, and they fight for their kin until the last breath. This is good for the hunt, this wood of smell and shadow. As a 2 legs, I cannot stalk, cannot prey. The bloodlust.
The bloodlust. The bloodlust. Alright, now I can go after what I wanted to go after. Do 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 do. Well. You have discovered a new location. You are now able to fast travel to this location from your world map by pressing the button. If you'd like to fast travel, press triangle to switch from the local map to the world map. X continue. Where on the world map you can select locations you discovered and fast travel to them by pressing X. Damn you! Gargwath, Gorhart, Alistar Tower, and this map here, this is the Teeth of Naros map. And then this all is... It's a big old map. One stab. Minor experience booster. Crude elm staff. Iron hammer. I have discovered the House of Ballads, yay! And I'm heading on down the road. I'm walking on down. Gonna go see this guy.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need.
Excuse me, sir. What contest?
It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballads. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned from the telling. I am known as the Squire. It is my duty to assist the Chancellor of the House of Ballads in all of his many endeavors. Hallam treats me well, and it is an honor to serve. The mortals in Gorehart believe they have established a permanent settlement, but they are sadly mistaken. Those homes will crumble. Those graves will multiply. Trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suffer the footsteps of men. Neither will the Fae. The storyteller leads us all in the telling of the great songs of
That was a little ominous what he said before.
He administers our house and serves our great knights in the court of enchantments. Only the greatest heroes of the summer may be counted among the court of enchantments. Gwenson, Belmaid, Ferrara, Olaine, Eärmer, and Creth. Their glory unites all Fae in a common narrative. It is one of the few things our people share. The House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train before performing the feats that made them legends. There are 3 main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments itself features the Wall of Saga, which depicts the most noteworthy songs in our canon. The Hall of Accolades is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services. Trainers can be found in the Summer Sanctuary, where we go in seeking enlightenment. He was one of our most beloved knights, a ballad's treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead, now across the sea. A warrior for our savage cousins in the Winter Court. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset the balance. This new breed of mad Fae has seized the Court of Winter in its grip. There can only be a summer and a winter. There is no other third order if we crave balance. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odorath altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to kill us. I do not understand it. However, your honesty is appreciated.
Honesty is the best policy.
That they have nothing to fear from us.
At least that's what I was telling myself when I did this the first time.
As long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it.
And it's time for another quest.
Listen,
All of you. As you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Ballads. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagril has fallen. Sagril, slayer of Ozigan, defender of the crown of Haxi, has been defeated. A death in the House of Ballads gives an opportunity, a chance for one hero to join the ranks of the greatest champions in fey-telling. Olain, Creth, Wenson the Bold. Do any of you, have the courage to pass the confirmation? If you do, your adventures will be sung to the heavens for all eternity.
The audacity!
This does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not, understand. One of our most beloved heroes has fallen. Sir Sagril's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must never happen. We are the collectors of tales, the warriors of lore, the most respected of all Summer Court heroes. Our deeds are known across the Fey lands. Our great knights, Wenson the Bold, Eomer the Pure, Olain the Kind, are destined to repeat their quests for all eternity, that no Fey may ever forget. They remind us of who we are and what we've done, of our greatest achievements and our deepest losses. The house ensures those defining tales are never forgotten. Sir Sagril, Slayer of Ozigan, Lord of the Morning Mists, and Defender of the Crown of Haxi, was one of our most beloved knights. His tales have endured for generations. Several days ago he departed to do battle with the Grave Thresh, his most famous and legendary foe. But there was an event, a twist in the story. In this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagril. Such an outcome has never happened. I don't know what to make of it.
I want to fill the seat.
You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Thresh, recover Sagril's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads.
Where is the Grave
The lair
Thresh?
of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgoeth. In the evenings after dark, you can hear its disturbed slumber. The cries are unsettling. It is a popular tale, featuring the Summer Court's most treasured rogue. One afternoon, Sagril, his head sleepy with wine and dreams of women, awoke to a terrible roar. The treacherous Maid of Windermere, villain of the House of Ballads, was summoning forth a beast from beneath the earth.
The Maid of
She
Windermere.
wished to
She's
send
important.
it against Wenson himself. When the maid departed, Sagril tread into the beast's lair and killed it, only to realize that it was simply the first of many deadlier enemies. What a song. Go now.
Okay, I'm tired.
And make...
I wish you the best, Marshal. Thanks, my guy.
I wish not to
Want to advance in a skill immediately without waiting to level up? Visit a trainer. They'll lighten your pockets but expand your mind. They're gonna give me a LSD. I wanna go here. Don't let the size of a root golem fool you.
You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me.
Thanks.
I believe they call it Shield Ring, a recruitment stop for those who wish to march westward to war. Follow the road. You'll see its towers over the trees in Yolven. Bye now.
I did the first quest. We have completed our first quest.
Greetings, stranger. I understand that you are to thank for my longevity. I'm in your debt. Our people have too long stood apart. Perhaps together we can change that. My interest in humans brought me to the boundaries of your village, and that led to my unfortunate injuries. I plan to stay here, to learn. Goreheart is not simply a village. It is a seed. Within its hardened shell exists all of what makes humanity wonderful, and all that makes it terrible. They are the greatest of us, lords and ladies of the telling. But I was never bound for glory in their ranks. I know that now. Like all Fae, I will take what I've learned from their experience and light the darkest wood. My story is their story, for the telling belongs to all of us. I serve the House of Ballads as a squire, but I've not been home for almost a full season. They will be expecting me.
Level up time. Mm. Mm-hmm. Thanks for your iron longsword, man. Squire's buckler of mending. 500 XP gained immediately. Let's go do our side quests, and then we can start some faction quests.
Behave yourself.
Behave yourself. I will.
Hello there.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know. Camden could be the next one to round that corner. He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he marched. His militia fights under the banner of General Finn. We had one night together. And then he departed for 3 long years. He will return. My heart tells
This is
me
sad.
so. I can't give you much in return, but what I have is yours. The Alfar army is notoriously secretive with their information, and all my pleas for help have been ignored. You might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden volunteered. Of course, that was years ago. Thank you for your kindness. I will be waiting here for news. On that very road, the one leading east to the Rathir coast, he was heading off to enlist at the station in Dyden Hill. That was years ago.
Alright, everybody, I'm actually going to do a good piece. Right about now, I'm gonna say goodbye, because I'm gonna go on some quest rounding up. I'm gonna round up some quests, and then I'll record more later, and we'll actually go out and do those quests. So, I will see you all at another point.
In the
Have a good
last
one.
few years, the Court of Winter has fallen.